Okay, I think everything's ready. I am just finishing off my Tier 4 Basic Arena, and I'm actually using the Suicide Masteries. I will show the setup before I start, so we're good to go. And anyway, yeah, so just going to be going quick knockoff of the last 500,000 points I need, which should be, 4 or 5 arenas, and that's it. And then I'll start the run. I do have a timer. I'll be turning it on when I start it. I'll be running boosts. And yep, so if you're happy to watch, I'll be chatting as I go. And yep, alright. So you go there, give me that. Alright. Of course, we crash. I've got to clean my mail, don't I? Well, we can do that now. Okay, let's just finish off this arena. And then I can show everybody what team I'm going in with. Okay, why isn't she getting incinerated? Okay, my problem. Okay, let's just get this arena out. So less than 400k, which is probably 4-5 arena rounds. And get that bonus and boost. Okay. Oh, good. Nick Fury. The real Nick Fury, none of this LMD crap. I'll have a look at the how many points did we get that? 100,000. Over 100,000. Okay. Alright, so you, and Quake. Okay. Yeah, that's the correct order. Haven't got any points in Mastery at all in the blood, in the bleeding section. There we go, good. Okay, so if I can get another... I'll just take my top 3. This should clear it if I just get over... Was it 101.0... 1,006,000. That's what I need. Okay, so we use you, and you. We'll see how we go. That's probably a better one. I can take Domino against you, you against you, oof, Mystic against Mystic. And there he goes. That should do about. This should about do it. If I can win this fight. Cute. 24 streak. Alright, so. Oh, what's wrong with the... chroma key on the background? That's... Okay. Alright. Just... there we go. Alright, so. Let's have a look. I'm using the following masteries. full suicides. So glass cannon 3, recoil 3, liquid courage 3, and double edge 3. None of the despair or the deep wounds masteries. Full cruelty, only 1 in lesser. 3 in pierce, maximum out. 8 of 9 for greater strength. Courage, I'm not planning to go below 50%, but if we do, I want that extra boost. And of course, this 1 point in strength. Defense. Well, because I needed to get to willpower, I've got 1 point in vital, 6 points in greater vitality, maxed out salve, maxed out recovery, 1 point in block proficiency, just for that block, 1 point in perfect block. And defense is just basically parry, max, 1 point in limber, 3 points in stupefy, and 3 points in dex. Nothing in petrify or any of the other bonuses. I will be running with boosts, 15% attack boost, and a green boost 30% because I got some in overflow for all the fight, and 15% for the first up to say 2, and then changing over to a full 20% attack boosts. I do have the timer ready, so I will be turning that on as soon as I've got it. This is just so you can see the in Cavalier. Yep, good. Just so you can see the team I'm running. I'm running Corvus with a Proximan Midnight 5-star and a Doctor Strange 6-star for the bonuses. Obviously, I'm only getting the plus 7% from Doctor Strange for the attack synergy. I've also got Magneto red 6-star and a Cyclops 6-star blue team for the plus 6% attack synergies on both. As I said, we get plus 6 attack synergies there. There for Proxima, and Corvus also gets plus 7. I could have put my 5-star Corvus in as well, but then I don't have a 6-star Proxima. I don't have a 5-star, and she only has, I think, plus 5%. The bonus is not there for everything. It basically evens out. Plus, I get Magnetos and Cyclops as alternate attacks for certain champs. Like, for example, obviously I'm not taking Corvus against Mr. Sinister or against a Midnight, what's his name? Ebony Maw. Because, Ebony Maw's thing, but I'll probably take Magneto. Who I really should... What the hell? Let's rank up Magneto. So I only got him recently, and I haven't ranked him up. I was waiting for an event, but I will probably need him now. Let's just pump everything in. That way I've got a red Magneto if I need him. Woof. Goes to show. Hello, whoever's joined me. I'm just doing a 1 minute rank up. So welcome. Doing a last minute rank up for the synergy teams that I'm taking in. I would normally wait for a rank up event, but okay. This is not my main. This is a secondary team member He's there for the other types of fights that I will have that Corvus can't take. Okay. You can go back and watch later. I've displayed what my Suicide Masteries are going to be. Let's just do everything that's not basic. Get that. See how that goes. Getting close. Alright, so as you can see, I've got alphas and tier 4 basics coming out of my ears in overflow. Okay, we are ready to start the timer. Okay, now supposedly it's still heroic and master. So my plan is all the way through heroic, clear the last chapter of heroic, come back, start heroic from Thingos, doing the clear, then hop into master, same thing all the way through with that team. Alright, so now I'm going to hit the start. I should see that on my timer. Come on, timer, show up. Why aren't you showing up? Oh, helps to actually use the right one. Okay, start. You should see it. Yes. All right. Okay, so let's do the buffs quickly. 15% here and a 30% green. Come on. 30% green for 1 hour. Okay, let's go. Okay. I pre-bought a whole lot of energy refills, so when I run out of the 10, I go to my inventory, grab the next 10, because it's quicker than buying them individually. Okay. Corvus with 1 charge. I didn't even see what the damage was on that. Well, this also gets me an Avenger. $5K into a block. Okay, this is going to be annoying because I've got to literally... I think I have to wait for his buff to drop off. Yep. Glaive. Come on. 10k. Come on, move. You teleport. $12k, good. He was immune to something, I don't know what that was. Play next, come on. Okay, I'm going to go Corvus. Corg, sorry. And then take a immediate left. I can get a tech and Avenger. Oh no. Don't be crashing out of me this often. Good. One hit should do it. One medium should do it. Go this way. Come on. There we go. Alright, this should get me 3 charges. 13k. Ooh. Oh, that's right, I was metal, wasn't I? Come on, move. There we go. Now I'm doing this on an iPad. It's about probably 2 years old now. Okay, he's got 8k. I'm doing 13 or more on medium. There we go. We're still getting 1-hit kills. Come on, next. Way. Now I really wish she counted as a mutant. Yes, I know she's an X-Men and all that other stuff, but I wish she counted as a mutant. Now I'm Not even going to bother trying to eke out 1 or 2 energy and wait. I'm just going to buy it when use it when I'm running out at the 1 and go from there. Okay, so I'm still only at okay, so does this get, this only gets me a tech, but that's still better than nothing. That gets me a tech charge. And this gets me a nice mutant charge. See, my concerns are... there we go. Professor X might be annoying. I don't know. I haven't tried him with Corvus. Okay, so I should now have, yep, 2 charges, tech and mutant. Alrighty. What was the 3rd charge? Oh, Wanda. She was a Avenger. There we go. I think he'll be alright when I go into Heroic Master. That one. How are we going? Is that 19 minutes or 10 minutes? Good question. We'll find out. Ticks over. I think it either might be 19 minutes or 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes. Come on, here we go. At least this gets me an Avengers charge. You know what I didn't do? I didn't go check my last run and see what the times were for each chapter. I should have done that. I can't do it now. It's 11 minutes. Alright. There we go. Come on, move. I'm tapping, move. Because I did have the timer for my last run. There we go. She doesn't count for anything, unfortunately. Neither does he. Which means I'm going in with this 1 charge to the boss. Who is Maestro from memory. Who has critical resistance, I think. Come on, teleport. Okay, it's where's Maestro? Oh, because he's in the Uncollected and Cavalier. Okay, good. Okay, so we're coming up to 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Come on, press next. Okay, straight down the middle. $7K, so this might take 2 hits. Okay. 3 hits through block. At least I get a mutant charge, so that's good. Okay. $14. Go. 2 charges. What did I have 2 charges for? Oh, okay. Was she a? Let's do path A. I'm not stuffing around with working out what paths to go on. I'm just selecting the first one on the list because I've got to do them all. So I might as well just make it the first one the easiest one. So, is Captain Marvel movie class as an Avenger? Okay. Okay, this one has an auto block. But he shouldn't last long enough to use it. Like so. Joking. Believe me, after this, I am going to be submitting this ticket to Kabam. I'm going to document every single part of the live stream where I had to restart. Because this is 2 months now, this bug's been here. And yeah. It's just not acceptable when you got people who are trying to go. Here's lowbrow Hulk. When you got people who are trying to do speed runs, legends runs, before they change the rules. Right? Because in January, they said they're going to change the rules for legend titles. Fine. Do that. Okay, so I'm going to go to A first. A. And go straight up. Oh, cool, I get a tech charge. Okay, 16 minutes. Not too bad. And I shall be lodging it with all the information. The fact, the version of iOS I was using. Everything. Because this type of stuff is just unacceptable. Damn, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, so... go. So this one is the Immortal. No, this is Abomination. I just did Lowbrow. No, this is, yeah. This is Abominable. I-Bomb. I-A-Bomb. Oh, Hulk Facehugger. You can tell me that doesn't look like the Facehugger from Aliens. Okay, so 19 minutes to get to here. I'll replay everything. Come on, let's replay. And you're going to throw me up an offer. I don't want to see the offer. Thank you very much. A. Because A's got 3 lines. 2 more left to go. Okay, we're going up there. Give us Dazzler. Get us Dazzler. Alright, I might have to bump in 20% shortly. Maybe. We'll see. Or when the 15% runs out, which is another 10 minutes. At least I get a tech charge out of this. Oh, that's interesting. The right-hand lane there has nothing. I don't get any charges. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because none of these are Tech, Mutant, or Avengers. So there's actually a lane here on the last chapter that is un-Corvus friendly. Go. There we go. Cool. This should get me a prompt for an energy. That one. Go. See, so far, no charge. Well, sorry, one charge. One charge. We got a vulture. Anyway, I hope this is informative for someone in the future. Please leave a comment, like, or dislike if you don't like it. Come on, replay. Oops, no, go away. Skip. UA teleport. Yeah, see, I'm not going to get any Corvus charge out of this. So fun times. And of course, I won't say the good news, it's just news. Supposedly, it's been declared Biden is the winner. Even though counting's still going on in some states, but Biden got the states that he needed. And now we see the lawsuits from Trump and his party. And if Trump will be a good loser, a sore loser, or a good loser. There we go. On. And actually give either a concession seat, A, give a concession speech, or B, not give one. And then, of course, the other side of the coin is, what is Trump being the... come on. There we go, good. Being the person that he is, if he's going to throw a temper tantrum. And deliberately sabotage the part that he's now, which is basically a caretaker president. Because at the end of the day, something's going to happen. And there we go. 4 hits without any charges. Okay. And we're about to go for a refresh on the half hour. I might just keep the 30%, the 15%. UB. There we go, teleport. I might just keep the 15% renew. So I'm about to go do chapter 1 again. And all those. So that way I can keep the 20% for when I do the next round. Okay, that gets me a tick. Have to say, doing the 4-star challenge, which I did yesterday, and I shared it out, streamed it live, was both fun and challenging. And I preferred that scenario because you could bring in a team that was tuned, but you had alternates in the team that you could use, and you had one for the boss. I did not like the other option, which was the last month's. last month's one, where you had less than 10,000 PI to do the side quest. It was a side quest at Legendary. I did not like that at all, because you couldn't use 4 stars and a 4-star team to do that, to be able to counter all 4 heroes. You basically had to have, if you had a rank 5-star, he was too much. He was overkill, but you can't rank down. So you might have a rank 5 that's perfect for all the fights. You know, there were only 4 fights in those side quests. There we go. There's only 4 fights in the side quest. But, come on. But the whole thing was, it's, you needed to have the proper single hero that could take all 4 of them down. And if you didn't have that hero, well, what you did was exit, come back with a proper team, clear it out, reset it, and re-randomize it. Because that's what you ended up having to do. You had to re-randomize it until you got the exact one you need for the hero that you had. I know I ended up doing that myself. View, B, teleport, and I think, let's do this. Yep, replace. There we go. Good. And yeah, that's what I ended up having to do. It gets my Avenger at least that way, but no, that go that way. Until I had the 5 fights. You had to kill on 5 times, I think it was. I mean, yes, it also got me the extra keys needed, etc. But it was just annoying as all get out. Oh, this gets me nice, even better. So that gives me a tech and a mutant charge. There we go. So yeah, I preferred this month's much better than last month's 10,000 PI. And even then, there's a problem. You might have the perfect hero, but his PI, because you've taken him to rank 2 as a 6-star, is over 10,000. It's not a good scenario, that one from last month. Give me the 4-star challenge. I find that much positive challenge. There we go. So yeah. Move. Go. The fat boy. Because I've got 2 charges now, haven't I? Anyway, what else is there happening around the world? There we go. Got to hit him in. Get these charges out of the way. There's 2 more paths here. And jump back to round 1 and start again. Replay, come on. So we've got 1 more on B. Go, and then we go to C. Use gets me an Avenger charge. Fortunately, no Ebony Maw yet, or Sinister. So we've got an Avenger and a Tech charge now. Cool. We'll wait and see how this one goes. I'll be happy if I can get under 3 hours. There you go. That's my goal. Means I don't get a. I've already got the Avengers and already got the Tech charged. I'm getting some healing potions out of this. Not that I want to use any. In fact, I shouldn't ever use one. Okay, here we go. 3 hits. Don't know if you're getting the background noise, such as car horns and dogs barking. Okay, got it. What I did was I shut down all of my other network devices, so the only thing on it is a streaming one and my iPad. So I shouldn't get any of the Wi-Fi signal strength. I deleted all my emails in the in-game inbox, which is a suggestion that a lot of people say. You want to see, done. My iPad into airplane mode and then only re-enabled what was it? Wi-Fi. Well, at least this gets me a Tech charge. Oh, and an Avengers charge after that. It says, of course it is. I'm going to use and download my video offline and work out the exact, time I lost. From frame to frame. Okay, this gets me the Tech. Next one, which is Infinity War, Iron Man. Recognize that shoulder profile. So yes, when I lodge this ticket, and I'll be putting this evidence, and you watch this, you'll know why. 37 minutes in. Here we go. Who's this last fight? Gwenpool! Yay! Not really. Go. And done. Alright, so now we skip back to start up rank 1 again. Actually, yep. Okay, so... Oh man, this is annoying as... Okay, here we go. It's defaulting to Cavalier, which makes it really annoying. Now what I did also do, and I shall mention this in my ticket if I raise a ticket with Kabam, is I went through the description of this month's event for the Immortal Hulk on their forums, and unlike other ones, I could find no mention of a Legends title requirements. The only location I could find reference was when they just said in a previous post in August saying that they will be changing the Legends requirements in January of 2021. So that is a concern. There may not be a Legends title for this month. There we go. And if that's the case, then ideally they should have disclosed it in the monthly event to say, no, explicitly said, oh yeah, there's no Legend title. So that's another... Because if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have respec'd into Suicides with spending all the units it requires. And then after finishing my Legends run, spec out of Suicides back into my normal arrangement. Because I don't use the S-Mastery scenario on a day-to-day. I only go into it for these special events. Also, they haven't told us yet what the new objectives will be for getting a Legends title in the new, what's it, Milieu? Basics, the new scenario with Cavalier and Uncollected. Is it 100% Cavalier and Uncollected, the first 100 people for the fastest time? Because that is going to be really I won't say challenging, interesting, because I can usually do uncollected with 100% with just my Domino team and my regular Masteries. But it's the Cavalier difficulty with all the different paths and the scenarios that are going to be different, especially when they don't publish it or they nerf the scenario, the global nodes, like they did with they did for the Mystic global node, and the Tech global node not working. There we go. Done. The Tech global node not working as, I won't say as intended, but it says I really dislike the Tech global node description, because I would prefer if they clearly stated that you've got to have the armor up debuff to gain the mastery, because I've got a Tech champion that does the vision, that does power drains on SP1 and SP2, but he doesn't have armor, so you can't get the prowls, the fury buff increase. So my concern is that, and it's annoying me to no end about that. Okay, just get up. Alrighty. Next, come on. Okay, we'll go this way. Done with Corvus and Korg. Okay, this gets me a Tech charge and an Avenger charge, so I'm good. How are we going? 45 minutes. More minutes, and I put on the other 2 1 hour buffs. Go from there. Go. See you go, Dazzler. Go, Dazzler. I want to see Dazzler. See, jumping down there just to use up some energy. That's there we go. 30 more minutes. Excellent conditions. 3 playbacks, 1 concurrent view. There we go. Yes, and hello to all the MCOC players in other countries that aren't the US and that aren't Melbourne, Australia. I don't have a rank guide. I don't have any of that type of stuff. I know some people do. I don't. There we go. I was thinking there was going to be a pop-up there. What the? Oh, it's loading. I can have a drink. Okay, while I'm here, let's grab the energy and top it up in the inventory. It's a new Falcon. goes just as quick as the old Falcon. Ha 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 ha. Bit of human there. Right. Play next. Go. So we're going counterclockwise. Because of this is white. I brought in someone other than Corvus specifically to deal with Sinister. And oh my, this is the non-Corvus lane. Okay, so we still go with Corvus on this one. Come on, I press play. Press fight. This is Professor X. How are we going? Still got another 4 minutes before I need to refresh the buffs. And that was with one charge. So if I need to get at least one charge in each lane, I'm good. charge, one charge. Yep, each lane has at least one charge, so I'll be good. When it hits 1 hour, I'll hop in and do my buffs. Already got a mutant charge on this lane, I believe. Come on, I pressed move. Oh, man. Here's a question. How do you use and activate the pre-fight ability for the Human Torch on Arena? I might go up against the Doctor Doom and I want to activate the pre-fight, keep saying flight, pre-fight ability of Human Torch. Going up with basically any Mystic Champs. Okay, right, I'll rebuff them on the next replay. Okay, perfect. We go for the 20%er and we go for the 30%er. Okay. So yeah, that's my question. Okay, so this gives me a tech ability, tech charge. And here's another thing. I think Kabam is going about revamping heroes the wrong way. Now, that's not to say that he shouldn't. Kabam shouldn't revamp heroes and revisit heroes. I'm not saying Kabam shouldn't. Getting straight into the fight or what? Kabam shouldn't do what they're doing, which is revamping old heroes. They should. What I think they also should be doing is, rather than forcing new heroes every 2 months, every month, 2 new heroes every month, if they're planning to release a revamp of a hero, then release a new hero and the revamp hero as the new mini boss, or the instead of the 2 heroes, it just revamp as a mini, right? And that way people will get used to them fighting with the new ones and will want them. And then Command, of course, can do the whole featured Grandmaster crystals for the new type of character into the scenario and go from there. But that's just me, right? And that means they could do 6 new heroes, 6 revamped heroes a month, and 18 new heroes. 6 revamped heroes a year. Get the numbers right. And 18 revamped heroes a year as well. 18 new heroes a year. Because then you can still go 2 new heroes next month, 1 new hero, 1 revamped hero. And it could be a revamped hero that has a crossover, like Morbius is associated with Spider-Man. Classic OG Spider-Man. And there's potentially a way to revamp the OG Spider as well at the same time as releasing Morbius. Right? Similarly, Dazzler. If they release Dazzler, go Dazzler. If they release Dazzler as a new hero, Juggernaut, who is actually a member, if you read in the comics, is actually a member of the Dazzler fan club. So it might be a time to revisit Juggernaut as a character to rebuff or balance or whatever. So there are many options that Kabam could make it easier. I haven't read the latest dev diary. I know they put out the recent dev diaries. There might be something in there. I haven't looked at it. Right, so I've done the hero, I've done the mutant. This is the tech. There we go. How are we going? 1 hour, 5 minutes. So that's just my opinion about how Kabam should look at their metrics. Now the other thing is about bots and everything else that goes along with that. There's a big question about what they're doing around security. It's not a matter of securing the apps and terms and services and everything like that, and protecting the app against backdoors, etc., but analysing the flow of data. And what I mean by that is, if you're in a household, shared household, family, etc., and come on, play next, and you've got 3 people playing Marvel of Contests, or 4 people, or even only 2 people playing Marvel Contests of Champions. Let's go this way. We've got 2. That opens, and when they're playing all at the same time, they're coming from the same IP. Right? From a security and bot point of view, that can happen. Similarly, if people are on a Wi-Fi hotspot at a cafe, barring, social distancing, or coming from the same yeah, actually Hotspot is probably the best one. Hotspot, and using a cafe wireless, and they're playing their games, or they're at a game event, like Melbourne, Comic Con, that might have, free Wi-Fi for games X, Y, and Z. These are all, they show up in the logs as one IP. You've got 2, 3, 50 people playing MCOC, all according to the IP information, coming from the same IP as far as the servers are concerned. So these are all things that security guys like myself would analyze. But then there are analysis and analysis, because then you would hand the thing across to your data scientist guys to analyze the traffic flow, how often player X hops on, what times they hop on, and is this abnormal for the duration, right? All these type of things you'd be handing across to the analytics guys to model the usage and model how people play the game, what times they play the games, what moves, what heroes they try to use. Are they only doing arenas? Are they doing the story mode as well? And so on. Right? Are they only hoarding units? Right? Are they hopping in, only hoarding units, and that's it? And that's all they're doing? And they're not playing anything else? And then all of a sudden, there we go, the usage change. And it might come from a different country, because the IP can change. Yeah, so what's ISPs use DHCP, they rotate daily or weekly or something, sometimes never, but and so on. But the client ID, i.e. the person who logs into the device to log into the MCOC account, would stay the same. But if all of a sudden it started coming from a different country and the playstyle was completely different, and that went on for a significant time, then the questions to raise are, has the account been sold? Was the account handed across to a farmer to collect credits and units for a person? Did someone pay someone else to farm on the account? Gold miner, gold farmers, etc., that they used to do back in the day on World of Warcraft and everything else like that. So these are all questions that the security guys and the data analytics guys would be looking into. But then you come back to the other side of the coin. The black hat guys would also be looking into this type of stuff and saying, how can we get around being profiled like this? Well, for example, IPs. If you come from multiple IPs around the world, like going through Tor, that's another red flag for the security guys at Command to look at. Right, so there's a whole issue there, because I don't know, I haven't looked at the permissions, but does MCOC ask for permission to use your GPS? Because if it does, and you're using Tor, you're not hiding your location. Right, simple as that. So I'm just concentrating here. So these are all considerations. But you can use Tor. Or you might say, okay, if you're outsourcing your farming to a third party, You tell them, okay, fine, but they have to use a VPN coming back to my country and my state. Come on, move. Oh no, don't tell me Wi-Fi. So these are all things that the bot guys could do to say, okay, well, let's be in that state. You know, country, state, whatever. Oh, actually, it should be state, not just country. Because you could be in Australia, in West Australia versus Victoria. Big difference. It's a 7-hour air flight, I think, to leave from one side to the other. Alright, so these are all things that the bad guys have to consider. Right? Or if they're building up an account with a good roster by farming arenas to win all these heroes. The question then comes, what are they going to do with it? They're going to sell the account. Well, if they're farming in Yugoslavia and then they sell to someone in South America, that's going to show up immediately. Doesn't matter the fact that the play styles are different, etc., the times of frames are different. The change in current country and the source IP where it comes through is a major flag for the Kabam security guys. So these are all things you really need to consider. That if you're selling somewhere, there we go, and you're planning on farming account or building account up to sell in the area you're in. Not necessarily in the city, but at least in the same state. Because people move from city to city, usually in the same state. They usually don't... There's statistics to show you how often a person moves out of state. Right? And they usually move out for job or education. I got 2 charges, good. So there's a whole scenario. Demonetized there, I know. So there's a whole scenario and whole things you've got to worry about in that security field. And the bot protection, anti-farming, and everything else that goes along like that. Oh, good. Now, the second thing to think about is bots themselves. How do they do it? Are they running third-party software, BlueStacks, etc.? Bingo, that gets detected quite easily because you can actually find and detect that quite easily. Motion sensor, right? All MCOC has to do is give me access to the sensors. You know, motion sensor, horizontal, tilt, etc. And once you've got that, go this way, come on. Because while in BlueStacks you can potentially fake out and, you know, write the config, etc., to make it look like it's coming from a Samsung or anything like that. You know, screen resolution, emulating a CPU, X, Y, and Z, and so on. What a lot of people forget is even when you are leaving your mobile device sitting on a tabletop, like the kitchen tabletop, and just let it sit there, it's still having micro vibrations. If you've ever had the, you know, those apps that allow you to look at the, you know, your level of your phone, etc., and you put it on your counter, come on, and looked at the stats of it sitting there, not moving, the figures move fractionally. I mean, it's like 0.0001 to 0.0005 movement. But it's just the simple matter of air currents moving around it. You know, vibrations in the floor transferring up the legs into the table. Right? All these type of things create movement. Heat creates movement. You know? The warming of the battery creates movement. in the sensors inside. And emulators don't emulate that. They can't emulate the Brownian motion of a non-moving device that is just sitting there. So that's another reason why, just simply asking for the movement sensors. What's the average movement over a period of time? Because when you're playing with your device, you can guarantee the movement sensors are also triggering. Now there's the other one. Someone posted a bot, literally a robot, with those pens you can buy that are touch sensitive for screens, that are perfect, to draw with screens and so on, with a stylus. Yeah, the stylus is for mobile devices. Those. And someone figured out a way to do servos, move up, down, left, right, and so on. And fight for each hero in, I'm guessing, arena. Maybe, not sure. On a physical device. Well, the physical device will have the motion sensor. So it'll work, it'll look like it's a physical device. It's on a home IP, so it's coming from the same location. How can you tell the difference between a physical bot and a real person? Because what happened a couple of years ago were all those Quake players who were so good at playing Quake, they got banned. That's, that's annoying, and that's an example of they were profiling people's movements, and people's muscle memory was so good that it looked like a robot or a bot. So the whole issue of a physical bot versus a real person on a physical device. Come on. Okay, this is slowing me down. So these are all things to consider about botting and everything else. Okay, come on. Skip. That's right, straight down the middle because it's got 4 lanes either side. There we go. Anyway, yeah, that's, my opinion. So these are all the things you've got to consider when you're trying to rip off a company. But of course, the worst thing is, from a security point of view, if a bad guy wants something bad enough, if someone wants something farmed enough so they don't get found out, like requiring them to, the farmer to come and, physically come to their town, their suburb, their city, right? And do everything that way. What are we on to? Oh, yep, lowbrow. I don't know how we're going here. There we go. Come on, man. Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is not bad. It's not conflicted. There's nothing fighting for it. Anyway. There are many, many ways of doing different hacks and different things. Now, the thing about a physical robot with moving sensors around across a screen is that it is, in theory, still prone to lag, right? Because at the end of the day, a sensor has to detect something on the screen, and the servo motor has to move, or move one way, move the other way, and so on. So these are all things that could introduce error. You know, the stylus wearing out, right? Building up, because it's using the same way each and every single time, builds up a surface gunk, if you will. Why is his name or a Avenger? Okay, that's interesting. So there's a number of ways that these things can occur. Can be coded, can be Hella. Oh man, she always slows me down. Go. So if you're watching this, not that I'm after a job or anything, because I'm in Australia and I have no desire to come to another country anytime soon. But I'm more than happy to chat with any of your security guys. Oh, the green screen synced again. Good. Go. Lowbrow. So this is the third fight. We've got 3 more fights. Okay, so he's got unblockable. He's healing. There we go. Straight down the middle. Yes, Namor must be showing up as both a mutant and an Avenger. That is just... I'd stop and check, but that means stopping and checking. Because he's not tech. Definitely not tech. I'm not getting a true sight charge off him. That is strange. 1 hour 25. Come on. Go. See, items actually slow you down. Collecting items stop you and slow you down, so that's an interesting thought as well. That's an interesting thought, yes. I might hop on to one of the other MCOC streamers who probably have in their description of their stream if they're running the latest device. see what they are and compare my movement time for the same component versus theirs. So as long as you don't give Lowbrow any charges, you can power through with Corvus. Alrighty. So just backdraft them. Much easier. Rather than block the attack, you may not block it because if it's a C. I like Squirrel Girl. She's fun to play. Yet another one. Now, it'd be alright if these resets were happening at fixed intervals. And everybody had the exact same things. On the half hour or on the quarter hour. That'd be great. But it's not. Okay, so this gives me a tick. Go. Champion. He was an annoying fight. I think he was an annoying fight when I was doing the 4-star challenge. Yeah, because this was a Cosmic. No, Cosmic was last. And that's another thing. I did like the 4-star challenge, the way it was done, with the different classes having different advantages for each chapter. But they need to mix it up. Tech always on the first? No. Supposedly bleed champions meant to be good for that, but there we go. Guess this should be the last lane. Move. I don't think I'm going to get under 3 hours today. Glaive. So I'm just checking to see if anybody's in my Alliance line chat to see if they've responded to my... Nope. So I'm just sitting here on a comfy chair. Well, actually comfy couch. Okay. 1 hour 33. Not too bad. Not the best, but not too bad. There'll be no crystal. I don't think there'll be a crystal opening after this. Okay, so let's just go grab my top up my energy refills. Okay, so that was heroics, 100% done. Yep. Start master. Okie dokie. Come on, people. There we go. Come on. I'm hitting move. This is going to take a couple of hits. One charge. Two charges, and that was just bad. first lane? Yes, it is. Oh, good. And let's go take Corvus out. Always miss that. So we should have 3 charges at this point. I think we have. Yep. Fun times, fun times. Hour 39. Go, 1 hit, 1 down. 1 medium, sorry, 1 medium, 1 down. Hey. Okay, so now we start getting some of the higher hit point bosses. There we go. Okay, so this gives me a chance to have a drink. Ye magic. At least I get a mutant and a oh, and a tech and an avenger. Okay. So I get all 3 charges. So I got to go delete the other one that started for like 3 seconds and so welcome whoever joins. Professor X. He's going to be fun. Oh, you're... Playbacks 4. Welcome who has joined. It's 2 charges. I've already got the second charge from Magneto, so this one gets me 3 charges. Playbacks. Hello, everyone. Down. Alrighty, play next. Come on. That's the end of chapter 2. So our next one is Lowbrow. Yep. I think it's Lowbrow, this one. No, this is not Lowbrow. This is... Come on. There we go. This is either Gladiator Hulk or Maestro. So I know in the later game... Yep, I think it's Maestro. In the Cavalier, it was Maestro. Here we go. Okay, we're going to go straight up. That gets me an Avenger. Charge. Mutant charge. So I'm just counting off my charges. Apologies. Here we go. A revive? Woof. That's nice. My teleport. use Maestro. So, because it's Gladiator Hulk before, now it's Maestro. So next one is Lowbrow, followed by Bumble. How are we going? 48 minutes. Okay. Straight down the middle. Hello. Welcome. I am trying for my Legends. I still don't have a Legends title. I've already completed the 100% of the Heroic. I'm now doing the Master, whichever one's the next one up. I'm going for my initial clear of the Master, and thank you for subscribing. Come on. There we go. Done. Any questions in between fights, etc.? More than happy to chat. Yes, I'm running S Masteries and boosts, and I have a rank 3 6-star Corvus. Oh, 4 years or more. More than 4 years. I've tried a number of times to go for a Legends badge. Oops, come on, move. But, and I've streamed a number of them. I still couldn't get them. But I'm here, I'm from Australia, I'm using an iPad. There we go. I got Throne Breaker. Congratulations, your third 6-star, or is that your third 6-star? Which one did you get? So what are your 3 6-stars? There we go. Are your 6-stars good 6-stars? Are they God tier or just utility? Okay, we now fight Lowbrow Hulk. Now we have to wait for the immortality to drop off. There we go. Sorceress Supreme. Okay, good. Guillotine 29 and Captain Marvel. Is that the Captain Marvel original or Captain Marvel movie? Oh, it's the bad Captain Marvel. Okay. So Captain Marvel OG. A, go there. But yeah, as you can see, yes, I have a Corvus, so... To be fair, I only got Thronebreaker myself 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks, 5 days. 8 more minutes for my buffs to go. I do, at rank 3. Although, to be fair, if you've got a 5-star Colossus and 4-star or above Apocalypse and a Cable, Colossus is out damages Corvus. Once you turn Colossus into a Horseman. There we go. Because I did my 4-star challenge yesterday on the Cavalier difficulty. Just using 4 stars for each of the paths. Oh man. There we go. And the 4-star challenge was fun. Interesting. But the one thing was, I used Colossus as a horseman, and he just cleared the lanes. It was like bing, 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 done. That was as a 4-star. He was getting like 18k on the heavies. There we go. I mean, there's still a few heroes that I'm after. Like, I don't have a 5-star Scarlet Witch. I'd like one. I only got the 5-star Wolverine 2 weeks ago. There we go. Yeah, let's just hope he's enough to get me a Legends this month. Because I'm playing from Australia, so I don't know if that has any effect on the lag. I'm using an iPad. Okay. Okay, come on, back in. I've got 4 more minutes before I have to refresh my buffs. Okay, go. Now, who are you voting for of the heroes? Because I'm voting for Dazzler. And these crashes have been happening all through my Legends run. I'm voting for Dazzler for a couple of reasons. One, not many people realise this, but at one point she was a Herald of Galactus. 2, she should be immune to Black Bolt's SP3 because that's pure sound and she can absorb it. And 3, I want to see them do the whole roller skates and mirror ball costume. And of course, one of her alternate dimension counterparts in another multiverse. is is worthy of lifting Mjolnir. Thor's hammer. There we go. I got a tech charge now. So where are you from? America, Australia, England? Okay, let's get the healing done. Good. Go, done. UK, cool. I won't say congratulations. At least you're not from the US with all the stuff that's happening over there. Me, I'm from Melbourne. There we go. There we go. Oh, have you done Labyrinth? I'm guessing with only 3 6 stars, you haven't done Abyss of Legends yet. Do you have an Aegon? There's the question. If you've got a 5-star Aegon, even to rank 4, you can use him to 100% clear the Labyrinth of Legends with no credit spend. You can farm. I've got all my my fights for Labyrinth on my channel, broken down by path, by individual fights, so you don't have to watch it all the way through. And as an example, come on. Uh-oh. There we go. 4-star max out. Yes, you could do Labyrinth with a 4-star. It'll take a few heals and revives, but you could do it. Oh, I've got to put some new buffs on after this. Because it's just getting to the combo of 99. That's the important 999 combo. Okay, you find him and come on, where are you? There we go. But I did mine with my 5-star Aegon. And basically, try him against Red Hulk. Just take him in with the Red Hulk and try it. Simple as that. There is also a cheat. Well, it's not a cheat. It's a method. If you can record your stream against Red Hulk, so you playing it, I don't know what device, if you're using an iPad or an Android or an iPhone. There we go. If you record your attempt against Red Hulk, and it's a good attempt, like you can get him down to 50% before he enrages the second time, and you don't lose your combo, play it back on your PC while you're watching it, and play it back at 25% faster and watch it all the way through with sound. Just play it back at that faster speed, only 25%, and then try the fight again and it will seem as if you're playing in slow motion because your reactions after watching it at a faster speed go, are tied to the faster speed, and when you're playing it regularly, it feels like you're in slow motion, so your reactions are faster. It will wear off, but it will get you into the rhythm. Come on. Got him. So it's not a cheat, right? It's changing your way of playing the game. It's not like you're installing extra software. It's not like you're installing a bot. You're not like you're using someone else to farm your game. There we go. But it's doable. You can do it that way. Because that first time you do that initial clear of Labyrinth of Legends, you get 2 of every single tier 4 basic, a tier 4 class catalyst. Now you notice this fight, my Corvus has no charges, because that path I just went up, it's not a Corvus friendly path. It has nobody who can give Corvus a charge. But yes, give that a try. I've had other people try it and they said it actually works. Okay. B this time. So, what's your best 5-star? Go, got him one. Because it's 8 PM Sunday night my time right now. So I'm going to guess it's about 8 or 9 PM in Sunday morning. Oh, so you've got Comrade Beardo. I call him Comrade Beardo because we've got Captain Beardo, 9 AM Sunday, yep. We have Captain Beardo, Captain Mirror, Infinity War, so Comrade Beardo. He's Red Guardian. There we go. Done. Kingpin. Red Guardian, and you tie him in with the Abomination synergies. I really have fun with him. You give the Bomb synergy, the original Abomination, and he just piles poison on poison on poison. You got a 50% chance on every hit of Abomination to put a poison, and that's great. There we go, he's dead. Plus, yes, Red Guardian has that perfect block. Really good. And I have put on S Masteries for this. I actually opened a 6-star crystal yesterday because I got enough 6-star shards from my 4-star attempt at Cavalier. And I got 6-star Warlock. So who's my favourite player, as in the character, or like the online people who play the game? Like Seaton and Legacy and all those guys. Oh, to use. Okay, so that means character. My go-to team that I use for pretty much all questing is Domino. I have a 5-star Domino rank 5, Max Sig. And I use my 6-star Red Hulk and my 5-star the red guy with that makes the Domino Trinity as my main team to attack. And I bring in with him, or with her, sorry, as secondary for other types of fight that Domino can't work with. My 5-star Nick Fury, along with my 5-star Quake, so that my team gets the 3 auto evade charges. And that's pretty much my go-to team for doing any of this type of stuff. Okay, we let this charge go. Good. There we go. Done. But as I was saying, I have done the Labyrinth, and my Path 5 I did with no unit spend at all. I spent a month farming Winter Soldier and the Realm of Legends just to get like 500 healing potions. And then I did Path 5 in Labyrinth of Legend. And only used the healing potions and a few revives that I farmed. The only time I spent any money, any of the units, was to buy energy. Was to buy movement energy. Okay, have fun. Done. I've got 2 more paths here, then we start again. Oh, a revive. Nice. Done. Cool, welcome back. My second best team. Well, I've recently had a chance to use Captain America Infinity War with a synergy team, and he is amazing. I didn't realise how powerful he was until I had to use him. But he is so, I won't say OP, but got some huge damage, huge debuffs. Oh, it was because I had to use Captain America Infinity War for one of the quests in the 4-star challenge that I did yesterday. And it was just amazing the amount of damage he could do. Okay, so how are we going? Have you tried Uncollected and Cavalier yet? On the monthly quest? How well did it go? Have you done it 100% clear or just the initial path? Okay, this should be the last path, I believe. Yep, cool. Because there's a lot of utility in different characters. For example, Archangel is great because I like him for the root mechanic on the side quest. Because once you've got neurotoxin, it disables root. I really don't like the root mechanic, actually. Right, so you've got some really good utility characters out there that are really good for a couple of things. And they're great. I mean, Medusa's great for shutting down robots. But then again, so is Nebula. I don't have her as a 6 yet, unfortunately. I'd like her as 6. Otherwise, I have to upgrade my 5-star. Come on, this is the last path for chapter 3.2. Then I've got to go back and do all the other chapters. Should be really quick. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix could have been such a great character, but they screwed her up big time. I'm hoping she'll come back as one of those ones that they fix up. But she could have been such a great character, but they just screwed her up. Yes, if she gets buffed or reworked, that'd be good. So what else is there? There's some good characters out there. Some really crappy characters. I mean, I've had Luke Cage as a 5-star, rank 1 only, for 2.5 years now. Never duped him. Never awakened him. I'm just waiting for a dupe, and I'm just not getting him. Because supposedly Luke Cage really needs to be awakened. Uh-oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. Got him. Luke Cage really needs to be awakened. And Max Sig, if you want to be any good. Okay, so now I've got to get back to Chapter 1 really quickly. Okay, just give me a sec. Inventory, items, collect. Good. Fight. Wrong button. Okay. Uncollected. Master. Here we go. Back into here. Come on. Go. Fight. Good. Yeah, 2 years is not duped. Whereas I've duped a whole lot of my other characters. I've even got Professor X naturally duped as a 5-star. And I still don't have Luke Cage. I only, for example, got 5-star She-Hulk. And I've been playing the game for 4 years plus. I only got She-Hulk as a 5-star last week. So you can be playing a long time and not get some of the great champs. She-Hulk is one of the great champs. Underrated. So many people underrate her. I'm planning to take her to probably rank 4 or 5. At some point. Now, here's a big question. Do you hoard, or at least conserve your crystals, and open them when they're best suited to you? Like, open them when there's an event. Or rank up your characters only when there's a rank up event. Class or otherwise. Because I have so much rewards in Overflow. 15% boosts, 3 stars, 4 stars, and 5-star signature stone gems in Overflow. Because I save up those materials for class and level up events. And that gives me such a boost because I'm doubling down on what's happening. I see too many people rank up straight away. As soon as they get a hero they want, they rank him straight up. And you're losing out on the bonuses you can get by holding off until the class level up or a level up event occurs. Come on. There we go. Because if you've got a level up event and you've got a new 4-star of a class, say science or, skill or whatever, just wait. Because just taking him to level 3 will usually meet you all the requirements for a class level up event. And if it doesn't, it's usually short by 1,000. Use your Sig stones at that point. Yeah, exact. Good. You hold off until it can get you some not revenue, rewards. Here we go. Now you want to see. There's another reason. There's another reason why Dazzler would be great as a. Come on, press play, press fight as a new hero. Is that in the comics? She has a romantic association with Longshot. There we go. Now I've got to wait. No, no. I mean, she's going to be. I mean, she's not bleed immune or anything like that. She should have tremendous burst damage. But her SP1s or SP2, she doesn't have superhuman strength. She doesn't have anything like that. She'd be the same level as probably Night Thrasher or Hawkeye for her mediums and lights. But her SPs, specials, 1 and 2 and 3, should be over P. Huge. For example, her special 2 or special 1 should have the ability to put a daze buff on the opponent. Right? Because she's, blinded them, flashbanged. Or a heavy do that. A heavy puts daze on an opponent. Good. This timer above me is when I started this Legends run. My target is trying to be under 3 hours. But with all the times, my game's crashed, that's adding anywhere like half a minute per crash. Yes, I know who the Beyonder is from the Secret Wars 1 and Secret Wars 2. I actually have, and I bought it when it came out, the original comic, Secret Wars 2. I didn't get Secret Wars 1 because my local shop didn't have it. I don't think they should bring the Beyonder in, because he is too OP. Nah. Maybe as like a Thanos level boss that you can't win, you can't get the character. Yes, but not as a playable character. Also because he has those really crappy shoulder pads. There we go. Now they brought Squirrel Girl in. Should they bring in the rest of the Great Lake Avengers? Like Flatman and Doorman. Big Bertha. Yeah, so yes, if you brought him in as that, as part of the main story quest, as like chapter 7 or act book 2, yeah, fine. As an opponent, not as a playable character, yes. There we go. Look at that. That's down. Come on. Move. Man. So they brought in Punisher 2099. I'd like them to bring in, and they could tie it in with the whole Miles Morales Spider-Verse movie is Spider-Man 2099. I know we've got a lot of Spider-Man, but I would really like to see Spider-Man 2099. Living Tribunal. Ooh. Ooh. That's an interesting boss to bring up. Because in theory, you've got She-Hulk, who was at one point in the comics a judge, one of the Living Tribunal's avatars. So that'd be an interesting boss if you also had She-Hulk with you. If she was in your team as your defense counsel, you should have a bonus. Come on, where the... Got him. But then you'd also have to look at all the other celestial beings like, not Ego. You got your Ego. What's his name? The one, the cosmic, not Ego, Eon. Uh-oh. Okay. Come on. Got him. The ones above all, they're tied in with the Norse mythology. Actually, the ones that would be really interesting to bring in would be all the Marvel X Universe ones. I really did enjoy reading the Marvel X comic series. It was a really good alternate universe. You know, I think the universe number 919 or something like that. And of course, we've got back issues number 6 coming in very shortly. That's going to be interesting. I did like back issues number 5. Variant number 5, that's what it is. Variant. They were enjoyable to play. Variant 5 was fun. Much better than Variant 2 or Variant 1. Because it meant you have to use your 3 stars, your 2 stars, and your 1 stars. They were really fun fights. Oh. Oh man, that is really, really, really pushing it. Honestly, I liked Doug Ramsey. Cypher. I thought he was an underutilized and he was really, could do some really good stuff, and he was underutilized. I liked Doug Ramsey. Alright, come on. I've got one more lane here, then how many more lanes? 3 more chapters after this. Come on, I'm pressing. How long? In-betweener as a concept is actually very good. I think that concept is actually a very good, very well done concept. Here's testing your knowledge. Who is Dark Claw? That's Dark Claw. D-A-R-K-C-L-A-W. Because that will really test your knowledge. Chaos King. No, I don't remember the Chaos King. Chaos King, that doesn't ring a bell. Oh, I just had a thought. We haven't had a variant. We haven't had a variant tied around arcade. That would be a really fun variant to do. No, doesn't ring a bell. Was he Marvel? Okay, so this means we've got 3 chapters left. Come on, 3 chapters in 25 minutes. Oh, may not be able to make it. Come on, there we go. Oh, okay, then I don't remember him. Oh, man. Crashing again. What faction or what comic area is he tied to? Is he tied to Marvel UK, the Avengers, X-Men, or one of the other, you know, Heroes for Hire type, Daredevil type things? Okay, here is why I brought along some other heroes. Because you can't use Corvus against Mr. Sinister. Yes, I know who Infinity is. Go. It's one of the aspects of the personifications of an abstract. Like Lord Order and Master Chaos. Was it Chaos, Master Order, or Lord Chaos? They're the ones who created the in-betweener. Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh. I took in the wrong bloody... Oh crap. Quit fight. I'm gonna have to res. Sorry, I got distracted. By talking. Sorry. There we go, sorry. Man, I have to raise Corvus. I've got 20 minutes to finish off 3 chapters. Yeah, Lord Chaos and Master Order. They're the ones that created the in-betweener as their representation to arbitrate their fights. Actually, one of the things that I did like, and I'd really wish they'd bring back, is the various heroes from the Marvel UK brand. Because they had Kill Power and Motormouth, which I thought were one of the very good series that came out of that era. But when they wrapped up Marvel UK, they just went off the radar. I mean, at least with the when they had the X-Men in the Australian outback, and they had Gateway with his bull roarer and everything as a teleporter. They have brought Gateway back for some storylines since. Oh, fun times. Human Torch. Exactly, yes. I mean, most people forget Squirrel Girl can beat Wolverine. And she was introduced as a joke character in an Iron Man issue. And of course, we all try to forget the Spider-Mobile. Because after all, yes, and speaking of the Beyonder, Venom, which is Spider-Man's suit, came from Secret Wars 1 when Spider-Man wanted a costume. So it's not like there isn't precedent to have, as you say, the Beyonder as a boss fight. I've been collecting my comics since 1986. I don't count my comics anymore. I measure them in cubic meters. But this is playing and streaming online. It's side. It's just something I do for fun. Alright, I do have a day job. I go to my day job, much as you can with work from home at the moment. But 15 minutes, 2 more chapters. Might be able to push it. I do have, and I picked it up from a garage sale, a Hulk 183, I think the issue number is. Yes, 183. Yep. But I've got the Hulk 183, which I picked up second hand from a garage sale. And it's the third part of the Hulk versus Wolverine event. 181 was where he cameos at the final panel. 182 is the actual fight. 183 is when Wolverine goes back to Canada. Cost me 50 cents. Well, I only know that one because of Wolverine, because, you know, it's the first appearance of Wolverine. Alright. Done. Good. Now, Mojo's a fun character to fight and to play. I have Mojo unawakened as a 6-star. I have Longshot as a 6-star unawakened. Come on, I've got 2 more chapters to go. I've got 11 minutes for the 10 minutes. Well, I've been playing for 2 hours and 50 minutes. I trust you're grinding the arena while you're watching. Alright, 2 chapters to go. Which means we've got 11 lanes to go. Let's go this way for the time being. Because the key important thing is you can talk while you're grinding the arena. If you're just grinding it for the units or the gamma, or better yet, the tier 4 basic arena. Very important, that arena. Come on. I'm pressing the link and it's just not going. Sorry. Do you know how we have Gamma when it's a new day? You get the Hulk fights that you call Gamma Gauntlets. What do you do? Oh, look. After I finish my arena, I can show you. But if you watch any of the Seaton fights, because he's doing it each day. Seaton, Man of Legend. It's the side quest. The Gamma Gauntlets are the side quest. It's the one with the new, introducing the new root mechanic. Which I do not like. Use the Gamma Gauntlets to buy one of the 4 levels. You can only use it once on any one of the 4. I'd go watch the Seaton ones and see if you'll come... Because he always does it on Legendary. And you think you can do what he does with your roster, then do the Legendary. Otherwise, save up, because each day is different. Day 1 was Mutant. Day 2 was Avengers, heroes that you're fighting. Day 3 was Mercenary. Day 4 today is Robots. So you can just save up the gauntlets and do them multiple times in one day. They're actually in the currency. If you go in the top right hand corner and check currency, that's where they are. Oh man, there's no way I'm going to make the 3 hours. Let's just breathe. Oh my god, my buffs are finished. That's why. Place. Good. I don't have to what? I will, but not during the fight. I've got to finish the run. Because it's a speed run. After it's take me like a minute and a half to show you after the run. Come on, 2 more lanes here and 5 more lanes on the outs on the next one. No, I can't. Well, maybe. There we go. I've got one more lane on this. So, sorry, the lane I'm on plus one more, plus 5 lanes on the next chapter. And then that gets me, that's done. Uh-oh. I haven't charges. Oh, yes, I'm trying to push. I'm pushing. You know, it actually slows down when you've got to collect items. If there's no items to collect, you go faster. It's not a matter of you believing in me, it's a matter where I actually make the time. Joe Fixit. One of the more... I actually liked the Joe Fixit storyline in the comics. It was a very good storyline. The Joe Fixit character in MCOC, not so much. Interesting though, I do like Joe Fixit because he's one of, along with like Sunspot, he's one of the few characters that has off-the-shelf costume. He's just using, you know, suit and tie, same as Sunspot. So 5 more pass after this. Ah, yes. I think, yeah, this is the path that has no Corvus charges on it. My game crashes now. It's been crashing all the time. I'm going to be putting a ticket in to Kabam about it, listing every time it crashed and saying this was a speed run, linking this YouTube video. So, yeah. Considering the crushing was introduced in last month's update and they didn't fix it. See, I had to use a special there. Okay, last chapter coming up. With 5 lanes left. Come on, let me press play next. Okay, go this way. Come on. Well, to be fair, I haven't streamed much recently because work's been taking up most of my time, and you didn't see that. Work's been taking up most of my time. And so I'm trying to stream some of this and stream my other series that I've started, which is playing on my PC with the PC game Kenshi. And since this is Sunday afternoon for me, tomorrow, like it's 9 PM right now for me. And tomorrow I'm back to work. See, I don't normally use the S Masteries build, but I spec'd into it specifically for this fight, or this run. Yes, I'm trying a Legends run. This is the last 5 pars. The number above me is the counter so far of how long it's taken. So welcome, Coop. 5 pars left. I'm on the 4.5 pars left. And I respect into the S Masteries, Coop. Except they should have brought in Nick Fury for this one. There we go. It's done. Okay. 4 lanes left. 4 lanes. Okay. Can someone tell me if Namor is classed as both an Avenger and a mutant? Because this is heroic. This is the last 5 lanes. Oh, okay. Okay, now I gotta wait. There we go. Well, this is the harder one. This is the harder one. Whatever the first one is, I did the easy one first. Holy moly. There we go. Yeah, I think Lowbrow is going to be a real challenge on AW defense. Okay. Straight down the middle, 3 more times. 3 outs. Oh, shit. Come on, move. Yeah, but I've already done over 3 hours. And that's the problem. Yes, I'm running with boosts as well. I'm going to finish. I'm pushing through it. But I don't know how many times I've crashed out. And it takes anywhere up to like 30 or 40 seconds to reboot and restart. I'm finishing. I'm going to push for the finish. But I got the evidence of the video showing the crashes and everything, so I will be lodging a ticket with Kabam detailing the time inside the video when it crashed out. what I am also going to do... No, I've gone for multiple times previously. I've streamed all of them. I've tried with Domino multiple times. I've tried with Corvus when he was a rank 2. Because I only rank 3'd him a week ago. 2 weeks ago, sorry. There we go. I just want to do that. Go. I don't mind being used as a punching bag, because now I can do this. Should have got him. Done. 2 more lanes left. 2 more lanes. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to hunt down some other people playing these ones online. And I'm going to compare my movement speed of down lanes. Because I think, not sure, but I think iPads have a different movement speed to iPhones. And if that's the case, then there's, I won't say legal grounds, but grounds to complain to Kabam. And interesting enough, in Australia, we have the ACCC, about unfair competition and devices being different. Oh yeah, I know Android's way slower. I used to have an Android. I got rid of it. Well, actually, sorry. I still have an Android phone because I prefer them. But I no longer do Marvel Contest of Champions on an Android phone anymore. Except when I'm on the way to and from work. And I'm using it just for autocomplete like on the normal fights. Yeah, I know the difference between Android. I also know why, because I'm a techie. The Android and the iPhone all come from the same source code. They haven't... they don't code specifically with using Java, which is what Android needs. They're using a language that can compile for both of them. But that does it by putting an interpreter over top of Java, thus slowing down the Android compared to native devices. Now, it makes it easier for them to compile and have the same bugs in each, etc. But it means Androids are not coded the same. One more lane after this. Come on. That was 18. Not so much unfair. I don't mind the ecosystem, but if they're going to do things like that, then they really need to have a Legends run per device or per operating system. Okay. There we go. That one's done. So, yeah, Android. Make a Legends run badge for Android. Make a Legends run for an iPhone. And an iPad. If they are different speeds. Because I'm using an iPad. Almost there. Yes, last lane. Last lane. Three hours, 19. Come on, I'm definitely going to compare this to other people's times on the movement. Almost there, yep. Welcome back, by the way. Almost there, almost there. D, that's the one. Teleport. Almost there. Come on, 3 hours 20. So I should be able to 3 hours 22. So we've got 3 fights left. 3 fights left. Come on, 3 fights. Come on, press it. 2 fights left. 2 fights left. This one and one more. I've got 3 charges. Almost there, yep. Okay. Done! That's it! That's it! That's it! Stop. Back to quest. You got to hit back to quest to finish it. I still got to do uncollected. Done. All done. Oh, yes. Exit the rewards. Yes. Yes. Okay. Are you there, young G? So, what did we get? 3 hours and... 3 hours, 22 minutes, and 21 seconds. I've got the timer on my side, so... Actually, if we go start, and then pause. There we go. Oh, alright. That was... that'd be a good thing. Oh, it's a tech advancement event. Oh, and we just finished the was it a cosmic compact? And since I was using Corvus for the entire thing, and I still didn't get the full event. But there's a tech advancement, so let's see if I've got any tech heroes to level up. I'm just waiting for young G to come back because, yeah, Young G wanted to know where Gamma Gauntlets. Oh, I've got a hero I can rank up. Let's have a quick look. And get rid of that one. Alright, anything in the... No. Anything in there? No. So basically, I've got Guardian I can rank up. Alright, well let's do an upgrade while everybody's here. Because we've got a tech level up event. Let's tech... actually I should have checked. Is the... fruitcake. Actually just level up. How many level up characters have I got to do? Yeah, but I've got a whole lot of crash screens on the way. That's my problem. Okay. I need to... I've got... Look at this. I've got alphas in Overflow. I've got tier 4 basic in Overflow that I need to use up. So I've got to level characters. Not using gems. I have to use actual materials. So I might as well level up Guardian. He's pretty good. Okay. Cool. And let's have a look to see if that gets me the materials I need. Go away, I don't need those. Yep, I've met all the milestone requirements. But I'll show you something else. Let's clear the backlog. I've got 5-star Sig Stones generics in my Overflow. So I've got to use those. So let's see if we've got any tech champions I need to put them on. Oh, look at that. Crashing. Yay. Young wanted, the other person in the chat, wanted to know where and how to use Gamma Gauntlets. So I'm just waiting for him to come back. He's gone to cook some noodles. And what was I doing? Oh. I've got some... And look at that. 2 generic. Now here's the thing. I have not seen Stranger Things at all. I have not watched it. I've got Netflix, I just haven't watched it. Alright, so let's use... Here, can we do anything on tech? Alright, let's have a look. Anybody who needs it. I mean, Omega Red needs max Sig Stones. Yeah, why not? Let's put some Sig Stones in him. I don't think anybody else. It's critical. For max Sig Stones. No, Omega Red it is. So let's max out Mega Red. 86 stones. Bingo, there you go. once it actually thinks and applies all the sig stones and doesn't crash out. There we go. Let's go collect all the sig stones we've got from overflow and from rewards. See, look, there's another 5-star sig stone from event completion. I've got so many of these in overflow now. Back to 71 sig stones. Oh joy. Enough rank up materials? Okay, so young, if you come back, if you go up here, you can see gamma gauntlets. Right? Here's the currency. This is where your gamma gauntlets are. They aren't in your inventory. Right? Only the gamma itself, I believe, is in inventory. Where is it? There it is there. That's in inventory. And you spend the gamma gauntlets on this side quest. One gamma gauntlet will do any one, but it won't do all of them. So you need to look at which ones you can do. Ideally, you want to do full clear of the one you go into. And you've got 30 minutes. Today's event is all robots. So if you've got a maxed out Medusa, maxed out Nebula with... Yeah, Root is annoying. Maxed out Nebula with Proxima Midnight synergy. So she starts with 10 charges. Nebula automatically locks down robots. Right? Magneto locks down robots. So Root doesn't affect you. Doesn't generate. So if we look at the Nebula. Oops, not that one. And her synergy. Where is it? Starts a fight. Yeah, ability accuracy of robots is reduced 20% per electroshock charge. So if she's got the 10 charges, the robots can't generate Root. Right? So these are all the things that you could use. You could use Magneto affects robots. Medusa affects robots. If you can put Armor Shatter, which is also Vision Arcus, that affects robots. So basically, I usually go and watch Seaton. I don't like the Root mechanic. And I watched the Seaton videos. And today's was every 12th attack, unless you run a special, or the robot is ability accuracy reduced, every 12th attack that you do, you get rooted. If you do a special, it resets the counter back to 12. Yesterday was... what was it? Because yesterday was Avengers? No, Mercenaries. Right? The day before that was Avengers, and Avengers was... if the attacker was doing a heavy, you got rooted. The first day was all X-Men related. And every time the opponent did a special, you got rooted. But two of the opponents were Limbo, Magic with Limbo, and Iceman with Freeze. Now, every week it's going to be the same rotation. So, find the day that you're comfortable with, that you've got a good team that can take it out, and just save up your gauntlets and just repeat it every single that day. You know, do 5 times or 7 times on the one that you're good with. I'm going to be doing mutants simply because I'll take an Archangel, because Archangel can do the ability accuracy reduction as part of the bleed and neurotoxins against the likes of Magic. And I'll be taking in my Vision, my OG Vision, who's got Max Sig, because he can just power drain, and then none of the mutants get off their special, which means I don't get rooted. So yeah, so that's it. I now have to change back my Masteries, because my Masteries I went and put. There's a title. Yep. I went and put the Masteries on for Suicide, and there they are, some Defense Masteries with the heals. And a few people in the thingos. Ha ha ha. Yep. So yeah, otherwise, let's just verify that I've got 100% on both. 100% explored. 100% explored. 0% explored. And 29% explored. I'm still just auto fighting through the normal mode at the moment. So yeah, thank you for joining in. It's 9:30 p.m. Yeah, I do. I want to put that legend thing in the title. It's 9:30 p.m. Sunday night here in Australia. I have completed my arenas that I usually really try to do, which is get the minimal completion on the 5-star, just so I can get the minimal rewards. I don't go for the full 10 million things. Tier 4 basic arena. Not that I need them with my overflow. And what I might do before going to bed is I will just knock the minimals off these to get the first 3 ranks, just so I can get the participation rewards. Because that's how you build up your PHCs, that's how you build up your crystals and everything else. It just builds up and builds up. And you look what I've got. I now officially have 1 million PHCs, premium hero crystal shards, which is 2,000, which is 500 PHC crystals if I wanted to open them. All right, 169,000 4-star shards that I've been saving. 400,000 5-star shards. I'm basically saving up so that when Wanda Vision gets added to the featured, or Wanda, sorry, gets added to the featured 5-star, I can go buy some, hoping for Wanda. And yeah, if she gets added to the basic pool, then I might buy some Mystic ones as well. So yeah, I've got, there you go, 8 5-star awakening gems that I haven't opened. Okay, you go to bed. I'm going to go and have some dinner and then go to bed myself. Thank you for everyone who's joined. Well, the 2 of you. And hope to see you next time.